This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 329. I was once so focused on what I didn't have that I couldn't see what I did have. When I looked in the mirror, I saw that I didn't have a six-pack. I didn't have a big butt. I didn't have toned arms. I didn't have small boobs. Yeah, the women that have big boobs usually want small ones. I didn't have beautiful white, bright teeth. I didn't have beautiful big eyes like my best friend. I didn't have a tiny nose. I didn't have long, thick, beautiful hair. I didn't have the figure I wanted. I didn't have the face I wanted. I didn't have the skin. And then even when I got those things, even when I grew my hair and I cleared my skin and I lost weight, I still found things I didn't like. And then I looked at my life and I saw I didn't have a boyfriend or a husband. I didn't have a business partner. I didn't have a restaurant yet. I didn't have $1 million in the bank. I didn't have financial security because when you're an entrepreneur, there is absolutely no such thing as security. It is not safe. It is not smart. It is not something that you should aspire to be. I'm serious. You should aspire to follow your dreams, but specifically being an entrepreneur, if you're not ready and willing to be extremely stressed about finances, then it might not be for you. If you can't handle the stress of not knowing where your rent is coming from, it might not be for you, my boo. But there's nothing wrong with being an entrepreneur, which I believe is the word for someone who works at a stable job, but also has their passion project on the side. So I looked at myself in the mirror. I saw what I didn't have. I looked at my life. I saw what I didn't have. I looked at my bank account. I saw what I didn't have. I looked around me. I saw that I didn't have, I used to have a beautiful big balcony with an ocean view. I didn't have that anymore. I'm just thinking about all the things. Oh, I don't have a family anymore. That's a big one. I don't have my sister. I don't have my mom. I don't have my grandpa or my grandma. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mentor. I don't have anyone I can lean on and that for sure will be there for me if I need them. I don't have that. And sometimes I don't have access to the fruit I want, and I don't have this and I don't have that. And are you hearing yourself in this at all? Okay. I don't have great genetics. I don't this, that, not the other thing. Okay, I don't have a car. I don't have 1 million subscribers on YouTube or Instagram or here on Spotify. And then because I was focusing on all those things that I didn't have, I missed out on all the things I did have. And so this is the point of this podcast. I want you, if you haven't started already, I want you to start your day starting today. So start right now. I want you to get a piece of paper or open up a note on your phone or buy a new journal today, and I want you to start your gratitude list. I need you to become aware of the things you have, because when you become aware, you actually attract more things to be grateful for. If you cannot see the things you have, then the things you have are useless and a waste, and they'll be taken away from you. Literally. My mom had so much, she couldn't see it though. My sister, she had so little and she saw so much. And so she lived 35 years longer than they said she was going to live. The doctor said that she was a miracle baby because she was born with a brain tumor and received more chemotherapy and radiation than is legal today to perform on anyone under 4 years old. And there was no lasers back then. There was no technology apparently back then. So my sister saw that she was beautiful. My sister, when she looked in the mirror, she loved herself, and she had half a head and no hair, and she was quite overweight because of steroids and because she was in a wheelchair, and she knew she was beautiful, and she saw the opportunities, and she only had one hand, but she made cards and art, and she did what she could do with that one hand, and she was so grateful to have that. And how many of you, your whole life would fucking fall the fuck apart? You would have a nervous mental breakdown if you woke up tomorrow and you only had one side of your body. I want you to think about that for a second. If you woke up tomorrow and you just had the left side of your body to work with, your left hand and your left leg, and you were blind in your right eye, and you couldn't move your right arm, and you had to have your right leg amputated, would you be able to be grateful for that left side, or would you notice mostly that you don't have your right side anymore? So this is what I'm talking about. I want you, and that's probably not your situation. So do me a motherfucking favor. I was going to say a fucking favor. Do me a motherfucking favor. Get a piece of paper right now, and I want you to write down the things you're grateful for. What are you grateful for? Right here and right now. And then I want you to go to the mirror, and I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to see some things that you love, that you're grateful for, Do you see them? Because if you don't, you're going to lose them. If you start seeing the things you love, and you could do it or not, I don't give a fuck. It changed my life, and it's improving my life, and it's the reason why I'm becoming the person I want to be and becoming the way I want to look. I'm not ever having any surgeries to become the person I want to be. I have friends that are getting these crazy surgeries, like removing fat from their belly, putting it in their butt. I just, no, it's not for me, because there's always consequences to these things. And I'm not doing anything besides eating a healthy, raw vegan diet, exercising every day consistently, and noticing the things that I love and being appreciative and being kind to the parts of my body that I didn't like in the past, okay? Because when you send things love, they get better. When you constantly hate something, it actually gets worse. So you can do you, my boo. It's your life, it's your body. But I'm telling you right now, start being grateful. Start your day with gratitude. 10 things you're grateful for, but like really grateful for. And take a few moments to sit with that and breathe and think about them and just acknowledge them and feel the gratitude for them. And then I want you to do the same. I want you to go in the mirror naked, and I want you to see at least 5 things you love about your body. So I am naked right now, looking in the mirror, inspired to do this podcast. And I'm going to let you guys know that every single day I do this. And yes, it was very difficult in the beginning, but after years of doing it, it's actually very, very easy now. And that's the same as eating a raw vegan diet. When people tell me it's too hard, I can't even imagine saying that, because to me, it's too hard to eat cooked food. To me, I would write into a YouTuber that was, if there was a YouTuber that was promoting like cooked food as the healthiest food on earth, and it helped them lose weight and clear their skin and lift their depression, I would comment and say, how do you do it? Eating cooked food is so difficult. Literally, because after you put in so many reps, it's like you get used to a standard of living where you feel fully hydrated, you feel energized, you feel good, you feel at peace, and you don't have any stomach issues, and you don't have any bathroom issues, and you don't have any gas or bloating, or you don't have to deal with any of the problems that you used to have to deal with. And like, if I start eating cooked food, they'll all come back. So like, I cannot imagine. It is so difficult to eat a cooked food diet. And I want that for you, my boo. I want you to raise your standard of living. But the only way to do that is to feel it. You've got to stick to the diet long enough to feel the effects. And it doesn't take that long. It took me 7 days. I ate raw for 7 days. And I think before the 7th day, I was like, oh my God, what is this? Like, what is this craziness? And why do I feel so alive? Why do I feel awake for the first time in my life? So anyway, I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. And we have 1 spot left in my course. So if you want to find out exactly how and what to eat, and the what and the how, and also You want to figure out why you're not doing it and how we can reverse that. If you want support and accountability, I'm starting a brand new course on April 1st, which is this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to meet on Zoom twice a week for 2 hours each session. We're going to be speaking daily in a private WhatsApp chat. We're going to have a private Facebook community forever. And you're also going to get an accountability partner at the end of the course. I'm going to pair you up with somebody who I feel will be your accountability partner for life. And you're going to meet with them once a week for life. And so I don't know what that means to you and how much you would pay for that. But if you're interested in joining, send me an email, jd@MsFitVegan.com. I'll send you all the information and let's go. Because if you invest the next 6 weeks, you have no idea the progress you can make. I had someone go from a size, I think she was a size 12 to a size 8 in 6 weeks. Okay? And she's fitting into clothing that she has not fit into since before her children were born. I have someone who for the first time in their life is not hating their body. I have people that are reversing diseases that have joined these courses that I do, and within 6 weeks. And yeah, 6 weeks is not a lot of time. But if you do the work, if you do everything I say, you will not believe what you can accomplish. So I hope to hear from you. If this is for you, I have literally 1 spot left. And I'm looking for the last person that is destined to be in the course. I believe in destiny. I believe in fate. And so I know that I'll attract the last person that really, really, really needs this. I'm looking for people with a food addiction, by the way, and you have to be a woman. Thank you guys very much for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, my boo.